Hey y'all, it's Finding Joy. I just want to do an actual video reminder to let you know that I will be doing a live streaming video on November the 8th. So if you're looking to ask questions about me or asking about my journey or about the gastric bypass or the sleeve, because I do know some things about that, just make sure you stay tuned and ask your questions. I also want to bring to you all's attention that I wrote my first physical blog. It's very dear to my soul and to myself just because it's thoughts that I was thinking beforehand, and it's kind of like my opening for myself. So I am going to read it to you all. Please leave your name, comments, things that can help me. Good criticism, please, not too much. Don't be too hard on me. I may stumble over some words because, I didn't just completely practice it. But let me know what you think. I'll attach my social medias below. I'll also attach the link to it. If you feel like it's inspirational or motivational to you, or if you feel like it can help somebody else, I would love for you to share it on any page that you have. But here we go. Okay, it's called My Roller Coaster. This past Friday was my 1 year surgery for having the gastric bypass. So I decided to indirectly tell my social media account about my choice on having the gastric bypass. I didn't go into many details, but I was open if anyone wanted to ask questions or wanted to know. I went through spells trying to figure out if I was going to tell anyone or everyone that asked. Or was I going to say I was on a strict low carb and high protein diet? As anyone that has had or is having the surgery, we all worry about what other people would think or say. Would they call us a cheater, or would they think that we took the easy way out? With all those thoughts and worries, it's hard for people to be open and honest about their choice, not knowing that there are so many people that are going or trying to go through the same thing. Also, the thing about it is, it's their choice. It was my choice. You decide what's best for you. This was my choice and my decision, so forget about what everyone thinks. So I decided to open up my world. I didn't care what anyone had to say or think. They weren't the ones that would barely sleep at night because of my night sweats. It wasn't them that would walk 5 minutes and it felt like 5 days. They didn't have to worry about if they could fit in this seat or would this be another one that I would break. They didn't have thoughts and worries on if they would be able to reproduce or become a parent due to their weight. These were just a few of many things that would go through the minds of someone that was obese. Well, I can't speak for everyone, but I can speak on myself. Those are my thoughts. Even though I was the most confident face, or should I say, it was a poker face, I was silly and foolish. I was a silly and foolish person out of the group. I always had a lot of jokes, but these jokes were about myself. I got to the point of, let me joke on myself before anyone else does. I would tear myself down before I would let anyone have I would tear myself down before I would let anyone to have the chance to do it first. As much as I thought everything was fine, it wasn't, and it was just a coping mechanism. I needed to make myself feel better and I needed to make myself feel better in everyone else's world. Soon after trying to fit into everyone else's, I fell out of mine. I thought I was getting to the point of being happy and being okay with where I was, but I wasn't. I was slowly disappearing from me, and I hate that to say that my weight hindered me from life, but it did. I was like a turtle in a shell that was slow and barely moved. I got to the point where I was no longer in people's pictures, videos, and memories. I was the one taking the memories and being left out of it. I believe around this time in my life I wanted to change, but nothing was working, so I started looking into the weight loss surgery. I got so focused to prepare myself to have it because I knew it was going to happen fast. I felt like I went through hoops trying to get it. I tried multiple times to have the surgery, but I had a few failed attempts. My job at this time was currently covering it, so I thought. One of my coworkers had just had it 6 months prior, so I thought it was a covered benefit. It seemed like the odds were not on my side at this time. That year that I started looking into getting the surgery, they stopped covering it as a benefit halfway into the year. They said it was a company's decision to cancel the benefit due to the budgets. No worries, it wasn't going to stop me. I had another trick under my sleeve, and with the new CARE Act, I was 24 at the time, so that means I was under the age of 26. So basically, in my head, that meant I could be added back to my parents' insurance. So I thought. I just knew for sure that this was my moment. This was the time for a change for a better and healthier me. Pause. Just when I thought I had everything worked out, God showed me differently. With my dad being retired and with my income at the time, I wasn't able to be added to my parents' insurance. We searched through every detail just to find some type of clause in his insurance to add me back, but there wasn't. In my opinion, things happen when they're supposed to happen. It wasn't the right time for me to have the surgery, and God said it would happen in His time and not your own. He knew it was bad timing for me because of the physical and mental work that came along with it. He knew I was at one of my lowest points and I wasn't ready mentally. So He worked on me. He gave me no time. He gave me no time and time again because it wasn't on His time. He worked on me so I could understand that no matter what I looked like or what I had going on, that everything was going to be okay. He wanted me to first understand my beauty and my worth. I had to understand my worth before He gave me the starting foundation for change. My pastor would always say, faith is, I believe God. So I gave Him all my worries. I gave Him my work, love, and trust, and things that I didn't understand that I needed help working with. I gave Him everything and let it go. I trusted that by His will, that everything would be worked out, and I let His course take. In February 2015, He blessed me with a new job opportunity, and it seemed like the blessing started falling down. Not only was there room for growth and flexibility, but my surgery was covered as well. I finally received my yes on October 28th, 2015, I had my life-changing surgery. This was the start of me taking control of my life, and from there, the roller coaster started to crank up, and my journey just began. I hope you stay tuned for more of my world. Thank you so much for watching me read out my blog out loud. Like I said, I'm hoping that it reached out to someone, or if it just touched one person, that's all that mattered to me, because this is my story, and I'm not perfect. I still have a lot of learning to do, so this is only the beginning. So like I said, November the 8th, I will be doing a live stream. If you have questions for me, if you have questions about the surgery, just check in and just mark it on your calendar. But again, like, share, subscribe, share this if you feel like this is going to help someone else. I love y'all.